Okay, we live now. Uh-oh, Tish.
I
Oh, wait.
love it. All right,
That's
it's
what I'm
9 o'clock.
talking about. 9 o'clock. We on time. Oh my goodness. Hello
Hey, hey.
everyone. So hopefully on Instagram tonight you guys can hear us. Yay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Woo. All right. All right. Another week. Can you believe it, Tish? Another Monday.
Another Monday. It is whizzing by, flying by, whizzing by.
Well, I called you. I said, Tish, it's another Monday.
Another Monday.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And
Yes.
when you're younger, you don't even see this.
No,
Time just seems like it's not moving fast enough. You get older,
that
it's
is
like,
correct. Loop, loop, loop. Round and round we go.
hello everyone. I am Maria Lee
Hello.
Driver, and this is the Rizzo Shea Podcast. And I'm here with my lovely girl Letitia Allen Joseph, and we're going to be talking to you as always every Monday. Everything begins with H and ends in R because we have 50 years plus of experience. Whether it's just doing hair, owning a salon, platform artist, owning my own school, instructor, whatever. We done been around the globe. We done did that. And I settled my into my lifestyle with actually creating products, which is Arizo Shea. And where my hair was this short, and now this is like, oh girl, it was so funny. Somebody reached out to me and says, "No, you didn't pull your hair back when she was asking you about. They think that's not real." And I said, and I meant what I said. If you buy a lace front and it's gray like this, you need to give it back. So now, so there's no question if it's real or not. Okay, like, stop
It's for
playing.
all the
Okay.
naysayers.
Yes, for all the naysayers, we got it. We can get out of the way because we're gonna be talking about color tonight. So I just want you to know this is all natural color. This is it. All of it. See? And this is I lost track. Is this going in my 7th week?
Seventh week.
So yeah, because I did on the 19th. So today is the 29th. So am I going into my 8th week?
Mm.
So, but this is it. So, and I'll woo sign because I'm just thinking about just being natural for 2 years, and I'll tell you guys later why I'm coming to that understanding of being natural for 2 years. But yes, so I created Rizzo Shea. It's an all natural body butter. I also created the shampoo conditioner. I have a hair treatment, the body butter and the hair treatment you can actually buy at Letitia's Salon, which is in Tyrone. It's called Savvy Elites, and she'll tell you more about that. But I decided to do this podcast, and I don't want some other ladies with me, and we start out with 3, and now it's 2. You know how sometimes you have a band, and the band changes, but it's okay. But we still here. We still stand. And we just love what we do. And Tish is still in the salon, and I'm just running around selling a Real O'Shea and other businesses that I have. But I'm honored to be with her every Monday night so we can talk about the things that we love. Like, just think about it, Tish. We don't really talk to our clients. The clients talk to us, and then we engage. But they don't really talk to us and say, well, Tish, tell me how you like doing hair.
Right.
So every Monday night, we get to talk about what we like about it and how we want to tell our story. And we
Mm-hmm.
don't leave anybody out because hey, you're always invited. Whether you want
Absolutely.
a testimony, where you want to get on and talk about your hair, you got some questions. And we love feedback. If you leave a comment on Instagram, or you leave a
Mm-hmm.
comment on oh, okay. All right, wait a minute. Hold on there. Okay. Hello. All right, we got some people. Hey, Bailey. All right, and we got okay. All right.
Wonderful. Come
Well,
on in the room.
is this Emerald? G Emerald? I don't know who that is, but hello to you. So we love feedback. We love
Absolutely.
feedback. So with further ado, I'm gonna let Tish tell you a little bit about herself, and then we're gonna get started about color because that's a very important step. People don't realize it, but it really is. So How you doing, Tish? What's going on, girl?
I am just dandy, girl. It is a wet and rainy Monday, but
Oh
we are
my
here.
goodness.
I
Yeah.
was ooh, this weather is listen, if the universe said it needs the water, it's given. It's answering this week, okay? The thunder, the
Mhm.
rain, the heavy thick drops. Oh, they're dropping today.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
just so happened to be out in it today. And I said, oh, I'm going to sit right here and let this subside before I continue because it was coming down so aggressively. I was like, oh no, I'm staying put. I had to go to supply house and get some things for the week. And Monday is my day of errands and getting the things I need for my business. So without further ado, yes, you are looking at your girl Tish, and I am the salon owner of Savvy Elite Hair Salon, located right here in Tyrone, Georgia. I've been servicing the community for over 8 years with my 34 plus years of experience, along with Maria Lee. We come together and we chop it up about hair and skin and amazing products, and which just so happened to be her original Shay Shay. So together we have come to collaborate on some amazing, amazing things, and along the journey, we get to share our experiences and share it with you, and kind of bring you into the form of what we do. And she's out there. I like to call her, I have a saying, I was always a back trunk hustler.
That's right. That's
So you
it.
get to sell and promote
Mm-hmm.
things that you're
That's
passionate
right.
about. Because trust me, you couldn't
That's
do it
right.
if you wasn't passionate.
Oh
Okay,
no, no.
let's be clear. And
Mhm.
then I do retail her products at the salon as well. And I am a regular user of her products. So I am here because of that. She has an amazing a shade. It's a body butter that I've been using for the past. It's going on 8 years, and I can't do without it. Let's be clear. I,
It said,
I,
it says,
I,
crack
I
in the
listen,
jar. I said, don't
listen.
say that. Don't say that.
What they call it, medicine in the jar.
No,
It is
this is crack. It's crack in the jar. I said, don't say that.
because
Don't
addiction.
say that.
Well, there's many forms of addiction.
Hey, it
And
is.
my skin,
It is.
listen, taste buds. People are foodies. They love
Mm-hmm.
food, this, that, and the other. Well, my skin loves this Orea
Mm-hmm.
Sochet, and when I don't have it,
It let you know.
it lets me know. My body lets me know. So we have a reputation of meeting up in random places doing our transaction
Yes,
prior
that's
to me
right.
selling it in the salon.
Yes.
So,
Now
and
that's right. Now you don't have to
that
worry about
was
it.
7 years
You
ago.
got it now.
So
You
yeah, we,
don't
we
have
would
to worry
meet
about
up. If she was out of town, when she relocated, I'm like, okay, when you coming back in town, we need to meet up. We need to connect because I'm out. Hook a sister up.
it. That's
So
right. That's right.
we have an amazing and fun history on making sure that her clients, along with myself, have the product that we need. So
Yeah.
I am truly grateful for this amazing product that she has come up with. So without further ado, we have tonight Miss Maria talking about this amazing product that she has come up with.
Yes, that's right. And matter of fact, I just showed Tish something she haven't even seen.
That's
And I'm
right.
here to tell you, it is I did this about 6 years, 6, 7 years ago, and
Okay.
I had to bring it back because people are like, oh my God. And the best time to do it is this time of the, well, not this time of the year, but when it start getting cooler, you want it because once you
Mm,
keep it in the house, because remember with the Rizzo Shade, because the product is all natural, it does break down and it will
mhm,
liquefy.
mhm.
That's why when people ask, well, you put it on your scalp because they think shea butter, but it's because I have 13 ingredients in it,
Oils.
it breaks it down. So it's
Mm,
not hard.
that is correct.
So when you have it, you can't just leave in your car and like, okay, I
I
got to
know.
keep a Rizzo Shea. No, you put your Rizzo Shea on at home and then it carries you throughout the day. You don't need no more unless
Right,
going
right.
swimming in the chlorine or something like that. That's something totally different. But if you put it on in the morning, listen,
You good.
I haven't had nothing on good all day. You just good.
Mhm.
So, but I had this great idea to put it in something that was so cute and unique 6 years ago, and it sold well. Because
Mm.
wait a minute, hold it. So the women love it, and the men, this it's a little too girly for you, I understand. But the women love it. But that's okay. You tell your girl to give you the
That's
bonus
right.
tonight. But this right here, if you go on my website, this is the
Ooh.
look at that.
So, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's
Oh
got a
yeah.
mirror. What?
Oh yeah.
What?
That's a good look right there. I love
And
it.
the bonus, what is the silence? So not only you gonna
Mm.
make sure that you get all that ash, get any dryness, you're gonna get that, but then you're gonna turn around and bam!
Top it up a little smell good.
Oh my goodness! And you know what? I was watching Good Morning America, and they was talking about how in Paris,
Baby.
in Paris, they they said when you go to the perfume factories over there,
Mm-hmm.
they tell you to put some Vaseline on, and then you spray your fragrance, and it make it last a long
So
time.
it adhere to the skin more. Nice
And I
little
was
trick.
like, "What? Wait a minute." So then I started thinking. I remember people saying to me that they would put the Real O'Shea on first, and then
Mm-hmm.
they would spray the silence, and it lasts a long time. It lasts all day. So
Ah, there
I'm
you
pretty sure
have
that's
it.
what happened.
Yeah,
Said because Vaseline. I'm not no advocate for Vaseline. We got
right.
no
But
Vaseline.
it's the tackiness of it, like.
Right.
Okay.
Well, with the Real O'Shea, I don't have any tackiness. It just
Right.
through, and you put the silence on it. Oh my goodness, that's why it
Mm.
lasts so long.
Okay. Okay.
I learned some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm only watching TV. That's all right. You don't have to watch nothing. You ain't gotta be watching the videos all the time either. But anyway, I ain't like nobody's business.
Ooh, that's
I'm
another
just saying.
subject.
But yes, go to my website, ariasochay.com.
Cute. I like.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nice little
19.99.
combo.
Come on. I
Okay.
sell this by itself for
For
19.99.
19,
Okay,
yeah.
and you're not gonna get this by I was selling this for by itself for 19.99 now. So I'm saving you
A good
$20.
deal.
Go get it
Ooh,
tonight. I'm telling you.
nice.
And when I found it, I
Good.
said, "Oh my God," because I need this in my purse. I had one, and I think I broke the mirror or something. I couldn't find. I
Well,
got it
it's
now.
on now. It's on
Yes,
the
it is
website
on.
now.
That's
Way to
right.
go.
19.99. You better get it because you see it again, it's not gonna be this price. Not for these two. Probably this by itself, but not with these two. And then my
All right.
silence users, you better get it.
Come on with it.
That's right.
This
There
is
it is.
awesome. That is a skill.
And
I
last
see.
week I was telling you guys how I end up keeping my hair straight this long.
Yeah.
This is what I use. Is my product is called Smell.
Mm.
And what I do is I spray it in my hand like this. It's an oil, but it's a deodorizer too. And it adds sheen. And I put it right on my hair and I put it to my ends.
All the way to the
And
end.
all the way to the ends. And then I wrap my hair. And when it comes out, it's my ends are nice and straight. So for those of you that got problems with frizzy ends like me, everybody have frizzy ends. I'm
Hmm.
here to tell you, you will love this. I wrap
Nice.
it at night, and if your scalp is dry, you use your My Scalp treatment. I do straight down the middle and to the side, and then I go under and I massage it real good. I massage it
Hmm.
in real nice, and then I wrap it. And when it come out in the morning, it is
Nice and smooth. Very
mhm.
good.
Yes. So this is
Wrapping
what I
is the
use.
key. That solves a lot of
Yes, it
issues
keep
with
you from
like
using all that heat. I can't
yeah,
stand that heat, and I
yeah.
can't stand that smell of the irons
The flat
because
iron, yeah.
my hair, it's like I said, I'm going on 8 weeks now. Like who has the hair? And you can see, look, I ain't gonna say I don't have any dry it, but you see, listen, see, you can see I'm
Hmm.
look at that, look at
Hmm.
that gray. Uh-huh. Stop playing. But anyway, I just had to share that with you guys today. So go to my website,
Good
Ariz.
insight. And shout out to Blue Sapien tonight. I see you. Thank
Yes,
you for
who is that?
chiming in with us tonight.
Oh yes, I saw
Yeah,
that too.
on
And
IG.
yes. And is that I wonder if that's Houston. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
in
that.
Texas. That's right.
Okay.
Remember I told you I went to visit family last week? I went
Yes,
to Texas.
yes.
Yes.
So thank
It's to
all of
be
you
family.
guys for listening tonight. Because
Yes,
you
thank
know, this is
you.
what we do every Monday night. So I love it. I love it. So we might as well go on and get this party started.
Oh, yes.
Our topic is hair color. And me and Tish,
Mm.
we done went all up into the hat. I went feet, you can see my feet hanging out. I went down into the hat. Okay. And we pulled out some stuff and we want to share it with you guys
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Um, the biggest thing is color or not the color. That's very important because everybody here, let's start here. Everybody's texture cannot hold color.
Yes.
Um, especially if you want permanent color. Now, anybody can put temporary color. You can get temporary color, and back in the day, what do we call it, Tish? It was temporary color. Remember, it was in a bottle. The top. What was that color? And you would put like around your edges, if you want to
Uh-huh.
keep it. Do they still sell
They
it?
had the rinses. So remember,
Yeah, the
yeah,
rinses, but it's a
the
temporary
color.
rinse.
Yeah,
As long as
temporary.
your hair was dry, you was good.
Right.
But when it get
Put it
wet,
in it.
like Rudy Giuliani, it becomes a problem. Now I ain't
Start
gonna
dripping.
throw no shade. I ain't gonna throw no shade. But I'm just saying, if you start sweating and you have hot flashes, that is not what you want.
Yeah, it's going bye-bye.
Yeah, it
Or
is.
an environment, like you said, sweating,
Oh my.
too
You
much
be like, what
steam.
is that? What
Yes, it's running.
is that?
Yes,
So temporary color is good for those who just want to do something and they don't perspire, they're not going out in the rain, and you want to have it fun because it's going to fade out regardless because it's
that
just
is correct.
the
That
more
is
you comb it, the more you brush it, it's going to just fade away.
that is correct.
And if you don't put a bonnet on at night, it's going to be all on your pillows and all on the sheets. Temporary.
Yes, that is correct.
So, but it does not penetrate the cuticle. So you're not doing any damage to the hair whatsoever. You
Right,
are good. You
right,
are really, really good.
right.
You just got a temporary style. It is what it is.
Yes.
Then we go into the semi-permanent colors. Tish, you
Hmm.
want to talk about the semi-permanent colors?
Oh, yes. So semi is pretty much what it's saying in the title, semi. It has a partial penetration, just a touch, to lay against the cuticle to give the reflection of the artificial color that you desire.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, the tricky thing with semi is if you have a lot of silvers, naturally sun-kissed highlights.
Yes, yes. Kiss, kiss.
Mhm. Or if you have previously lifted your hair, bleached, lifted up,
Mhm.
high level lift color, and you deposit that semi on top
Mm,
of that,
mm, mm.
it can turn into a permanent situation.
It should have can. It can
Okay.
be that
So,
green without you buying it. And that purple without you buying it. Not, because that's not what you're looking for, but I'm just saying you ain't had to buy it. It just
oh
came up.
yeah, that color correction is a real thing. So, with that being said, semis can turn into a permanent situation depending on what you're applying it to. So, if the hair has already been lifted and you use a semi, that semi can become permanent. But if it has not, it will just stain the hair ever so slightly. It will last longer than your temporary rinses. It will not rinse out with the first shampoo.
No.
Semis
It
have
will
a
fade.
tendency,
Still
yes, they
fade out.
slowly fade, and
Mhm.
they give great coverage, depending on certain brands, of course.
Brands, right,
They
exactly.
give really good coverage, and if you have a lot of gray, you can get away with using the semi without using a permanent color because it
Yeah.
will just give you just the pop of color that you're looking for because the canvas of the gray hair is pretty much a white canvas. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever the base of that color is, that's what your silvers are going to be. But if you're naturally dark or rich brown, it's just going to enhance what you naturally have, which can be beautiful. So your red tones or your, I like to say call them wines, like your deep mahoganies and wines. Those are always very beautiful. And your deep browns and blacks, of course. People's like, you know what? They don't want to do all the reds. They love dark hair. It's rich brown. You can achieve that with semis. But semis does not lift. Okay. So this is a very good topic because a lot of clients are confused. If they see someone and they say, "Oh, that's a permanent color," and they say, "Oh no, this is a semi," they notice the lightness of the color. Well, they don't understand their hair history, that you could be looking at someone that's 75% gray.
That's
So
right.
it's gonna cover and look like these nice highlights and what have you. Those are the gray hues that are being covered. Okay. So they're gonna give you a nice, bold, refreshing, beautiful look.
Yes.
But if the hair is rich and dark, it will not lift your hair.
Right.
Okay.
That's
That
right.
is only a permanent color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's be clear. Semis can give you the illusion if you have pre-lightened hair or naturally lightened hair, aka silvers or grays.
Mm-hmm.
However, if your hair is rich and dark all over, even tone, semis do not have the power to lift and lighten your hair.
That's right.
Okay. I'm going to repeat that. Semis do not have the power
Mm-hmm.
to lift or lighten your hair. If somebody told you that you got a semi and your hair
Believe
was
them.
lighter when you finish,
That something. There you go. That's right. They
they
lied.
lie. Yes, they have given you a permanent color because the semi does not have the power to lift. So we have to be careful and knowledgeable because it's well, my hair can't take it. This lady told me I can get this semi and it can lift 2-3 levels. That's not the case. You have received a permanent color.
You sure enough had.
Yes.
And if
Your
your
hair will let
hair
you know.
texture is not ready for it,
Yeah.
that's go bye-bye. It's gonna look good, and then it's gonna start thinning, and then
Yeah.
might break, it might pop,
Mhm.
and then the first thing you're gonna say, my stylist did, because
Yeah, and they swear up and down they didn't get a permanent. If it's altering the texture and the quality of your hair, the integrity of your hair, it is a permanent. It was a permanent color because only the permanent color, because of the developer, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and some systems have what you call double 40, where you can double the 40, and we
Yep.
know that's 80.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
going to lift.
Yeah.
Okay. So, though, you have a lot of unique systems out there, creative systems that will give you the high level lift colors that you're looking for before bleaching. Okay. But once again, please understand that it is a chemical. Color is
It's
absolutely
still
beautiful.
chemical.
It's
Right.
decorative, but it is a chemical. So your
Right.
hair can have an impact from that chemical application. So make sure that your stylist and you are clear on your goals and your desire. Because if you don't want a permanent color, but you want these high level lift, beautiful shades, you're going to have to find an alternative way to get that, because
Exactly.
if the hair cannot handle that chemical, it will let you know.
And especially too, I mean, we don't talk about relaxers a lot anymore because all the saying of the relaxers. When we did them, we didn't know that the formaldehyde and all of this is coming out now. Um, I, I had a relaxer once in my life, and it's addicting. It's just like crack, and I had to cut it all out because I was like, I can't do this. I only did it one time. I allowed myself to
Interesting. One time?
one time.
Wow.
What happened? I was all natural, but I had color, and I liked my color, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And but I knew the two don't go together. And girl, when I got rid of that relaxer and I cut it all off and I'm outdone, I haven't had a relaxer. And I think I was 38 when I cut it all off and did my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was definitely color and relaxer. Now you're talking about double chemical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I don't know who saw my documentary, but I had a client. Her name is Ruby. I don't know if Ruby got on tonight or not, but Ruby tells the story how she wanted her hair colored after Alexa, and I told her no. And she said, if you don't color my hair and give me what I want,
Ooh-wee.
I will not be back. Now, I'm a young girl. I'm 19. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? So my crazy self, the
Trying
client
to
is
make the client happy.
I went on and I did it. And baby, her hair just started melting.
Ooh, yes, honey.
Do you hear me?
She ain't
Yeah.
believe I burn.
But you got to see the documentary to hear the whole story. It
Ooh.
is so cute. Oh my God. And it's so funny because Ruby is, in her late years. And for her to tell the
Very
story,
well put.
it's amazing. Like, Ruby, you remember? She says, "Girl, I remember that detail because she talked. You got to see the story. I'm not gonna you got to see the story. The people were laughing. You thought we was in a movie theater. They were laughing because
Wow.
listen, she was the highlight of my documentary when she told the story how I
mm.
started out on her head doing her hair, and this is the result right here. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you this right here. Look, this was me because my hair was light, and she wanted her hair, and that was me when I was 19.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Had the brows to match too. I see you.
Yes.
I see.
And this is on my business card. So those that know me, they know this was on my business card. And when you talked about, Tish, how you use that high volume, I was 40 volume, and I lighten it, and that's what I came up with. And of course, I toned it down. But this picture right here,
wow, okay,
that is when I lightened it. I took it all the way up.
Yes, you did.
I took it all the way up, and that's before the bleach. I never did the bleach.
Okay,
but you know what I'm saying? I took it all the way up, and I'm here to tell you that hair, it was nice and soft, but
sure it was.
You had to be real careful because even if you flat iron it, you're looking for trouble. You have to know exactly. So when people talk about they want blonde hair and platinum hair, you're taking it all the way up.
Yes,
I'm telling you,
yes,
it's at that danger zone.
Yes.
And if you don't know how to take care of that hair, I promise you. I watched a young lady that comes on TV. She's a commentator, and I remember watching her with her actually, I think it was this color.
Okay.
And and had hair. Her hair, I don't think it was this long, but she had nice hair.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen her in a few years. And I saw her the other day, and now she's platinum. She's white. She didn't take that hold on, but her hair's up to her ears. And what the world? What? But throughout the years, she's been lightening it, blow drying it. Her stylist is probably not really, working with her on how whatever.
Informing her.
Tell you, girl.
Wow. Yeah.
It don't went up to it because it's broken off.
Yeah. A lot of people do the big chop and wear platinum.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot on the hair to be that.
It is.
And please understand what you're doing. You're removing all of your natural pigmentation and replacing it with artificial pigmentation. So the hair is in shock, okay? Because it's used to having rich tones, because we are people that have very rich, deep-rooted browns and reds. And when you start to fade those out, you're literally removing all of your natural pigment. And that tube and that developer has created a color, and that's going in, depositing those tones, but it's artificial. So the hair, the integrity of the hair starts to question, okay, what's happening? What's happening? How can I maintain this balance?
It's nothing. You done taken everything. It's just, it's just a strand.
Absolutely. And it's a very weak strand.
Yeah, and it's just like this gray. This gray is just
void of color. Yes. Void of color.
It's hard. I'm telling you right now, if I were to try to lift my hair, because this is color. Let's keep it real. This is color right here. But if I were to try to lift this,
all of that to match.
Oh my God. It'd be
the strain.
It would be mush.
I had a client. I thought this was so cute. She came in. She was brand new. She had her hair sectioned up and clipped down. And when she removed it, she said, I don't even know you, but I know you screaming at me.
Oh,
You can feel it.
wow.
And I didn't know this young lady from Adam. And I said, what I'm seeing is you're alto, but your hair is a soprano. It's screaming.
So you didn't tell the lady that.
Yes, I did. And she looked at me. She said, "Oh, I can relate because I sing." She said, "I know exactly."
Oh, so you, oh yeah, you was okay. All right,
I was
y'all
on it.
page.
She said,
Same book. I love
"Oh
it.
yeah." She said, "Oh, I get it." That's all I had to say. She knew she was out of the range.
Oh my
Her
goodness.
hair was out of, so therefore it was breaking. It was shedding.
I
It
mean,
was
it would literally
snapping.
fall in your
Yes,
hand.
just fall. And just touching it, taking out her little clips, it was just coming out my hands. I said, "Yeah, you got to bring her back down to an alto, so she can carry her weight. Because right now, being a first soprano, she is no way it's gonna survive." And she said, "I understand." She didn't know what was happening, but that analogy made her very aware what she had done because she had did it herself, or people say they went somewhere, they say they do stuff. It doesn't matter at this point. The hair needs a lot of TLC.
It
So
does.
we had to slowly cut out those stressed strands,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then slowly bring the hair back, deposit some richer tones in there. And that does help. If you've taken it so high and it's struggling trying to maintain that octave, and then when you bring it back down with a darker tones, it helps to rebalance. But people just kind of fall in love with those light tones and they want to try to maintain it. And sometimes it's just too stressful.
It is.
So
And then
bring
you
it
don't
back
want to
down.
put in oil. That's another issue.
Oh, yeah, because they don't want to look,
Oh, you want it
with
to
the quote
be.
unquote greasy, but you have to do something.
I
You
just,
can't
I
leave
you
it.
saw, did you see what I put on my hair? Did you guys see me? I actually put this on. I sprayed my own hair. This is my product. It's called Smell. I
Yes.
sprayed my hair. Do this look oily to you? And this is almost 8 weeks.
Yeah.
8 weeks. So you have
Not all
to
products are
find
going to have that
something,
oil.
right?
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
to find something that it works for you.
There you go.
And
There you go.
saying, if you want that light color, we're not telling you can't have it, but it's high maintenance.
Understand.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
me and my little miniature poodle. It's just gonna be high maintenance to take care of his hair. I got the grooming part far as the product, but I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
groomer. So now
Mm-hmm.
I know I done tipped my toe into another arena.
Realm there.
So
Mm.
there it is. So therefore, when you get those colors, that's why you find people looking like chicken heads, because what has
Yes.
happened, the hair has broken off.
Yes.
And then they want the hair to grow back overnight.
Yeah,
It does not work that way.
no.
And people, it stays on my feed. How you see these people with this, they're putting this oil on your scalp, and then your hair is grown in like 3 or 4 months. You got your hair this long. Come
No.
on now. Come on. Come on. When that strand, whether it comes out from the root or you snap it, it takes time to grow back. I didn't grow this hair over last night. It wasn't last week. It wasn't last year. It took years, but it also took years of maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Right.
not take care of my hair. I wouldn't have any hair.
Right. The
So
TLC, tender love and care. It's
you got to
required.
know the product. You got to know how to take care of your hair. As cosmetologists and
Yeah.
barbers, we're telling you, this is not an overnight sensation. This
Yeah.
took time.
Right. That is correct.
Okay.
Right.
That's
That
what
part.
I'm saying. And I
That,
went through, like I said, but I learned after I said, okay, and neutralize. That's another issue too.
mm,
People, we are Black. Listen, look here. Black. When you go into these salons that's putting this color in your hair,
mm,
and then they're just shampooing it with regular shampoo, they ha ha ha, lee hee hee, and they've taken your hair up and they don't neutralize, you're not gonna have no hair. I promise you, you won't have none. It will slowly fall out of your head.
mm-hmm.
Now,
got to bring that pH back down.
so for you young people that don't know what a neutralizer is, Tish, do you want to help them out? Because
Yes.
I live neutralizer. So
So I always like to use the Pantene commercials because they always talk about the scales, right? So you have the pH scale, potential hydrogen, and it's like a ruler. Okay, get a ruler, and then you have 1 to 14. So your pH scale is your potential hydrogen. The natural hydrogen of the hair should be about a 7, 5, 7, somewhere between there. When you do chemicals, okay, it's either going to drop that pH or lift it. So you're going to be either at the 14 side, 13, 14, those are your relaxers, and your color will be on the opposite end. Those are your 1s, your 2s, your 3s, okay? So when you get a chemical, it alters your natural 7 and shifts it to one end or the other.
That's right.
The neutralizer brings it back down to bring the harmony back into the hair because it's been stressed out.
Right.
Stressed out from relaxer. Remember, you got to lift it. Cuticles open up. Chemical goes in.
Right.
Makes it weak.
Right. And if you don't get
it, goes in, opens the cuticle up, makes it weak.
Some neutralizer shampoo. I promise you, if
brings it back into balance.
All that you see that right, that would have been, it would have fell right off my head because it's a fact. I didn't bleach it, but I was up to that.
You took it up.
I took it up as I could, and it needed. So what I'm saying is, I know we love the commercials. I know we like our little things on our when we're scrolling through and they're talking about this it can do this and that. I need for you to bring it down. Do your research.
Yes.
It does not happen like that. I promise you it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Even by going through menopause, I've seen my hair shed because I maintained it. I took care of it over the years. This is why it looks like this. That's why. And why it looked like this after not shampooing it for almost 8 weeks, because I've taken care of it and what I use on it. If you get products that's real chronogenic and it just stays on you, clogs your pores, or it's heavy, it's sticky, or even when you comb it, it's like it's hard to comb. Those are things that's topical that's just sitting on your hair. It's not. The
body is not absorbing.
Nothing else.
The body needs to absorb, and if it's absorbing something, you want it to absorb something natural.
Right.
So that's the bonus.
And another thing too, alcohol. You get these beautiful colors. Share some colors with you. You want to get beautiful colors, and then you slap gel on it, or you slap mousse on it that have a lot of alcohol. That's drying. So the hair's already dry because you're taking it all the way up, and then you put things on it that's going to make it even drier. And then you want to know, why did my hair feel like straw?
Yeah.
I wish you could feel my hair. My hair do not feel like straw.
Yeah.
And I let people touch my hair all the time. They said, girl, you shouldn't let people touch your hair because, they got evil spirits. Well, I got a Riz O'Shea. You have all the evil spirits you want. Baby, I'm covered by the Riz O'Shea.
That'll preach.
So you can
covered by the
so you can touch it. I don't care nothing about
it. I love it. I'm covered by the ovary.
My hair. I'm covered, baby. That's all I'm saying. So I put mine on every day, every other day, whatever. I'm covered by a Riz O'Shea. I'm good. But back to
drink to the hell.
Drink. But what I'm saying, but what we dropping nuggets. I need for you guys to realize we dropping some real truth.
A lot of nuggets, absolutely.
And so once I realized, after I was this color for 5-6 years, I mean, I was funny. Everybody knew me in my home. There go Maria. Oh, look at that hair, girl. That hair is nice. I realized it was time to bring this down. So this right here, I started playing with my little reds and started bringing it down.
Okay.
Because it was just too much. All the You cannot continue to be a blonde for the rest of your life.
It's
You're not
stressful.
Caucasian. That's true. You're not Caucasian. You're not going to keep doing that. Your hair is not going to allow you to do that.
And even for them, if they're not a natural blonde, because they go through the same breakage,
Go through the same.
when
That's
they
right.
try to keep up with the platinums, oh my goodness, they experience the same exact thing. There's
Exactly. They don't take care of it. That's right.
Yeah, there's no
Mm-hmm.
culture of people that can maintain that if it doesn't grow out the scalp that color, because it is very stressful on the hair, because even a brunette.
The only difference is it's us. We want to relax it and be blonde.
Ooh. Well, remember, they wanted the permanent waves and be blonde. They can't do that either. They curly perms.
But you know what? Their levels is 7 levels, because their hair depends on how light. If it's a light blonde, it doesn't take that long for them to get up to that.
Yeah, because they don't have those deep, rich
brunettes
like how dark ours is.
That's right. We do.
They'll be like a level 4, and they'll be like, it's so dark.
But exactly.
It's not.
Exactly. So Tish, you're going to tell us about your lovely. And this is how I was just saying about the color. This right here is all color. I don't want y'all to get it confused. It's color. And then this is gray. This is not, I did not bleach this. This is real.
Your very own natural.
This is all natural. Okay. So don't talk about, well, you bleach. No, I did not. I grew this. This is all I grew. This goes with this right here. All that goes with that. Okay. I'm just letting you know. This part of the lace front.
Right.
Okay, right. I didn't buy. Okay. You buy a lace front and it's got this, you need to tell them you want.
They're probably working on it now that you done said it. They want to create it. They hear everything.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Tish, tell us about this lovely lady right here. And you went in and you did the ends. I thought that was really cute. The green.
That was now. I wanted to show this because she came to me with these green ends.
Oh.
Yes, she came to me with these green ends, and I hadn't seen her in years. And she had grew all her hair out, and just wanted to experiment with the tips. So she lightened and dropped this green on and wanted me to style it. And so I told her how cute it was. I thought it was adorable. And she's like, Miss Tish, for real? I was like, yeah, you did a good job. I don't know if this was your intent.
Oh, okay. But so she did it herself?
She had did it herself, and her mother and her they would always play in the hair room. Her mother did go to cosmetology school and things like that. So they would do stuff at the house and then come and let me, clean the ends up and
Okay, I understand.
So that was my little fun crew, but I wanted to show that because some people just want to test the waters.
Yes, just
she
test
did not
the waters.
bleach it all up.
Right.
She just wanted to touch the ends and kind of create something really cute. And I curled it up for. I thought it was adorable, so I told her she was happy that it turned out really cute. So that's why I wanted to express this, because some people just want to test it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. The next one is root to tip color. Okay.
That is beautiful.
This color,
cinnamon. What is that?
Yes, gorgeous. Yeah, it's the red violet family.
Oh, okay.
The RVs, which she had a beautiful texture, all natural. She would wear it curly, in her natural state 90% of the time. So she was a good candidate for a
hair was strong.
Virgin color. This is a virgin color, root to tip.
Nice.
And she absolutely loved it. She's a gorgeous girl. She was fun.
Okay.
I love working with fun personalities. This young lady, she was something. She was something. I have been servicing this young lady since we were in high school.
Wow.
Yes. And she and her sister were my first clients in high school. Wow. And she now lives in Alabama and would drive up to Atlanta. She said, Tish, you're the only one I'm going to let color my hair. So she wanted purple and plum. And I said, okay, come on, let's do it. And so we did a double process.
Okay.
We highlighted.
Okay. What volume did you use?
This was a 40 volume highlight.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
because we had to lift her. She was a natural level 2, very
Okay.
dark, and we did a semi to deposit. So remember we talked about
Okay.
depositing onto the hair once it's been lifted.
Right.
Okay, so this was the
Okay.
double process, and she had a very beautiful, healthy texture, all natural, no relaxer. Okay, she has a very soft texture, and you can see there are different hues of purple because we did maybe 3 different tones of
Okay.
purple of a semi.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the root is kind of a plum, and then we kind of went down to a little deeper amethyst. So we had a couple tones that we played with this particular color, and then
Nice.
we did a nice curl afterwards, a soft, uh, called the Romance Spiral. It's a soft finish um, curls to that, and she absolutely loved it. So you can
Mhm.
do tasteful tones, fun tones. This just happened to be purple and plum and amethyst that that she desired. This was her desired shade.
Okay.
Mhm.
But it was beautiful when you sent me the picture. I was like, oh yeah, we definitely. I gotta put this on tonight. That's nice. I mean, it's a beautiful color, and like I
Yes.
said, and I wanted them to see it. I could have showed the curling part, but I wanted them
Hmm.
the actual color
Actual.
before
Hmm.
we ever curled it. But this right here,
Hmm.
this is beautiful too, Tish.
Oh yeah, she's my RO. So your red oranges. I would she is a unique client. She has a very large percentage of silver in her hair, like a very large patch in the front. So
Wow.
her silver takes dominant, but this particular tone I absolutely loved on her. Beautiful, healthy, thick hair. Once again, all natural, no relaxer. Okay. When we say all natural, meaning there's no relaxer, no straightening alternative system in her hair at all. Very thick, very coarse. So color does very well on her. Her hair can handle color. And so after we did the color, then we put the beautiful curls in, and voila. I love this tone.
It's
She
beautiful. It
She
is
made
really beautiful.
so many compliments. So yes, she has. If you can see some of the lighter hues in the hair from a previous color that we
Mhm.
did, but this was like the retouch, because over time color will lighten, so her tips were a little lighter, and then this was a custom blend that I created for her. So yes, she wore beautiful tones and was the talk of what's say conversation piece when she walked in the room because of her color was so unique.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yes,
That's
yes.
what that was my thing, color. I could do a color. Um, just let you guys know, Instagram people, I'm pretty sure you probably say, what are they talking about? We're on YouTube. We supposed to be coming off of Instagram, but we have so many people that follow us on Instagram. So I said, well, if we got the time, and if it works, we can do Instagram. But if you go to YouTube or you go to Riz O'Shea, or go to Facebook or Riz O'Shea, or go to a really driver, um, it's on live.
Yes.
So, and we have it because we're on StreamYard. You can actually see the pictures that we're showing. We can't do that here on Instagram. You can hear us, but you can't see the pictures. So that's what we're presenting. So I don't want you guys to think that we're just over here just having imaginary friends and pictures. We just It's actually a slideshow on YouTube and Facebook that you can go on and you can actually see. And subscribe and like us, please. I really appreciate it because my subscription is getting up on YouTube. But yes, we're doing. Because if I were to just tune in, I'd be like, well, I don't see anything. What are they talking about?
Right.
That's
On
what it
Instagram.
is. But yes,
Yes.
we actually have a screen, a whole screen, and we're talking about everything that's on the front of our screen.
And she's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, because I'm doing everything over here. I'm telling you right now. What?
She's tech
So, but
savvy now.
yeah, I just we, you know, yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it, Tish.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I just wanted to share because a lot of times people, you want things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? In today's world, if you really want all that color and all those changes, just go buy a wig or get a weave and
Yeah,
save your
test it out if you're not sure, and I recommend that to my clients that, you know what, let's throw a couple tracks in that color. Let's
Right.
see if you like it, before, and the integrity of the hair. I'm always about the integrity of the hair. If your hair can't handle it, I'm gonna let you know.
Mhm.
If you want it that bad, you're gonna have to go somewhere else because I'm not doing it.
Right.
I don't
Because
change.
what's going to happen is it's going to fall back on the stylist.
Exactly. You said, well,
And-
you're the expert. And that's one thing, that just kind of really gets under my skin. When you advise
Mm.
and give your best advice, and they still want what they want.
Oh, they want what they want.
Like
I told you.
Miss Ruby.
Look at the documentary.
And then they come back because you're trying to give them the best and then make them happy at the same time because it's your client. But then when they come back and say, well, you're the expert, you should have told me. Ooh, no, ma'am. Because you did not listen to my expertise when I tried to advise you.
Right.
You blocked me out. You didn't want to hear
you even go somewhere else and get it done.
Yeah. So,
And then you come back and say, you told me, but I did it anyway.
Yeah. You're the expert. You're supposed to know. Well, I'm telling you what I know, but you refuse to listen. So therefore, that has created me being the type of stylist that I am. I said, well, you know what? If you're that adamant about this particular service, then you can go somewhere else and receive it because I'm not giving it. Because I don't want it to come back because my reputation is on the line. And I don't want you to say that, oh, well, she gave this to me and as if we didn't have a full consultation of, concerning this. So I'm a firm believer in giving my clients a thorough consultation when they try to do something outside of their norm or when I know there's going to be a shift, because a lot of people don't realize that their scalp is separate from the hair. Their scalp can have the scalp issue can be separate from the hair issue. And, my hair is thick and it's strong, baby, but your scalp stays inflamed. Your scalp is, so you have to inform them, yes, your hair may be nice and thick, but your scalp suffers from breakouts, irritation, flare-ups, things of that nature. So I have to, when I analyze, I'm not just analyzing the hair. It's the scalp as well,
And that chemical, when you put that chemical on that scalp,
it can wake up something that's lying dormant that we're seeing. It can wake up things and, that's not what you want. Okay. And I don't want to be the blame for waking up things that was lying dormant.
Keep the genie in the bottle. Please keep it in the bottle.
Please keep it in the bottle.
Come out. Ooh, you just don't know what you're going to get.
Oh, Maria, it is 9:53, girl. We are down to the last 7 minutes.
What you talking about? We move right along. I love it. Because we had such a good conversation.
Absolutely, very informative.
People are coming and say hello.
Those nuggets.
Yes, because listen, we live it. You got highlights right now.
Yes.
Natural highlights.
Yes.
We can speak about what we know throughout these years and what we have done ourselves as me as in the salon, me doing my own stuff. That's why I use my pictures, because of the simple fact I've been through all the stages. It's so funny, I'm back to black. And my natural tones is there ain't no shame in my game. I'm back to black. So, but the thing about it is my natural tone is really not black. It's a red. I have a red tone. So I'm fighting to make sure when I put the black on, that's another thing too, for those who do want to do color at home and feel like you know better than the most. When you put these colors on, you have to let them stay on a proper time.
Oh.
Put it on there and you think it's just, it looks good. Okay, let me rinse it out. And man.
Yeah, I get those. I get those when they coming in. I'm like, what you been doing at the house?
Because I'm fault too. I mean, because when I go to my stylist and I will part my hair down, and she like, oh my God, did you forget to leave it on in the back longer? I said, what's back there?
That's the impatience game when you're a hairstylist yourself. You're like, oh, ain't nobody gonna see it in the back.
I don't see nothing back there. Well, who's
Who gonna
girl?
be back there? Only a hairdresser know for sure. Pardon
Yeah,
me, hairstylist. I'm
that's a
dating
hairstylist. That's
myself.
right. Okay, so is your hair supposed to be black or red or green? What is the color
Oh, she
supposed to
calling
be?
you out.
She did.
She called you out.
So, I don't suggest you doing color at home, but if you're going to do the color at home, read the directions on the box. And not only that, you might want to add, especially if you got thick hair,
Ooh.
or why do you think if you got a lot of hair, it's just like me going to the store right now and buying a box of color. What am I going to do with that? I need
One
two
box.
boxes.
Yes,
I
because
need
of the
two boxes.
length.
I got a
And
lot of hair.
yes.
And if
Yeah.
you got thick hair, you need two boxes.
You might need 3.
One, you might need 3. That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping y'all getting these nuggets we dropping tonight, because I'm
Mhm.
telling you, by making a decision about whether the color, not the color, hopefully we gave you some insights of making sure. First of all, let's before we get to the color, do you want to maintain it? If it's something that you just want to do just for a look for the summer, or you just doing it because you're going to a wedding or whatever, look at the temporary things that Tish talked about.
Mhm. Absolutely. Yeah.
Temporary. And then that way you do less damage to your hair.
Mhm.
But if it's something that you say, I'm ready for a change, I want that new look, I think I can rock this for about a year or two, whatever, go for it. And let me tell you something, those short styles, oh my God, you guys can rock that white platinum, that blonde, those shorts, because you keep that, you cutting those ends off. You keep
Mhm.
that hair nice and short.
Right.
Your damage is going to be so minimal,
Very
because,
minimal.
but
Yes.
if you're going to let your hair grow and you want it to be grow and you want to be blonde,
That's
that's
a lot.
maintenance.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. And know what you're getting into. Have the consultation. Have the, discussion with your professional stylist. What do you think about this for my hair? Because I could
Right.
be doing someone right next to you that is the perfect candidate. And you're
Exactly.
looking at that candidate like, oh, I want that. But is
Yes.
that for you?
It's just like on
So,
look,
yeah,
the dress on the rack, right? She
yes.
can wear that, girl. I can rock that too.
You be like, let's have
Exactly.
the
Right there.
discussion.
I'm gonna get it. What they got? What size they got it in? Okay.
May not be for you,
No.
So all of those variables are very important. So make sure you have that real conversation, and that you have a stylist that's just not about taking your money, that she's about the integrity
That's right. Take
of
your
your
money.
hair. Because you have some stylists out here that you're like, girl, we're gonna do this. And your hair,
Don't have no hair. Like I said, mush. You can squeeze like this, and it won't. You be like, what is wrong with it? So I'm taking
like,
all
girl, I
off.
don't know. That's something you did.
Okay. Well,
We are
I want
down
you
to the
guys
wire.
to go to the site tonight. Look
Please
at
go to the site. That is such a
the
cute compact. I love it.
Rizzo shade,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
mirror compact.
Adorable.
Just enough that you use when put the Vaseline. Put that. Please put that in.
Put that
And
up and
your
come get
Rizzo
your Oreo
shade, and
shade
you close
compact.
it out. What?
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. That is adorable.
And the Silence Air and
Yes,
Body
sis.
Spray, you can
Yes.
wear it, or guess what? You can get sprayed and get rid of strong odors. And I have it for $19.99 tonight. So listen, I would love for you guys to use it. Come on here, be a guest for a testimony, because we would love to have you. Well,
Love
Tish,
chemistry. Yes, ma'am, girl.
girl, look at it. It is
Down to
almost
the
9 o'clock. What are
wire.
we
Down to the
doing?
wire.
See, like I just started talking to you.
Ooh, I know it went
We
like
did it.
that.
We had a great show. And thank all of you guys for listening.
Thank
But you
you.
know what? Until next Monday,
We'll be back.
then we're going to go ahead and rock it out. We're going to do what's it, Little Jerusalem. We're going to go knock it out. Oh, wait a minute.
We love our Afro beats. Good
Good
night.
night. All right, Tish. See you guys later.
All right. We did that.